What the heck? All right. Why isn't my... See, I thought I had all this set up, but it's not. So I don't know what was happening right there. Hey, everybody. So, welcome back. Hope you're enjoying your summer. I know I am. Just got back from going up to Lake Tahoe and escaping the heat. I hope you're doing the same. All right, so what are we playing today? We are playing Sonic Mania. So I am not a Sonic fan. I'm not definitely was not in the target audience, time frame wise. Sonic would have come out when I was more a teenager and was not into from my view, that's like kiddie games, right? I was more into at that point, much more into like PC strategy games, right? So like XCOM, some of the original XCOMs, and like Command HQ and stuff like that. So I was not really into this. I also did not own a Sega machine, so this definitely was not in my wheelhouse. Now I will say also, from my own perspective as a designer, like I could appreciate what they were doing, and that it was, the character was created. Oh shoot! I want to make sure that this is on and running. Okay, good. I know that the character was created, right, basically to compete with Mario, and it's direct competition from Sega to Nintendo. Um, and it was successful, very successful at doing that. Um, However, like I said, I was not in the target audience. I was a little older. I mean, I will say though that Sonic was supposed to be older, edgier, but I was already out of that, right? So I know that was Sega's whole deal, right? So if you go back and look at those late '80s, early '90s sort of ads for Nintendo versus Sega, you'll definitely see that Sega was aiming to be like the older, cooler teenager version of Nintendo, right? A little bit edgier, with all those commercials and like Crash Bandicoot and all that type of stuff. Um, but I was already kind of past that at that point. I was into PC gaming, which was odd at that time. I wasn't It's definitely not normal. But my own path is at that. My own path there was towards video game development was not normal in that. My dad was an engineer at Hewlett Packard, and so I was exposed to PC gaming. Gosh, when I was like 8 years old, right? So I was very young. We got an Atari 800, which was one of the early uh, PCs that you could program on. It had, 5.25 inch disc, but it also, this is how dated it is. It came with cassette tapes that you could play your games on and do a little Visual Basic. So I tinkered around with some Visual Basic, and fell in love with games through that system of basically, because he was also librarian for the uh, county computer users group. Um, at the time, which because computers were very new at the time. Personal computers were very new at the time. So he was the librarian. So he had we had, I don't know if you guys recognize what a disk bank is, but disk banks were these big sort of like shoebox size containers of 5.25 inch floppies, and each 5.25 inch floppy could hold, I don't know, like depending on the game, 3 to 5 arcade games. So at the time, I had everything you could think of. If I wanted to play a game, I would just I had basically everything. So I had a definitely a weird and unique path towards game development. So basically, that's a long way of saying that I am not the target audience for Sonic. Definitely, I understand where you guys are coming from, where they definitely, like with the movie that came out recently, like nostalgia is a big factor in gaming. It can be quite profitable, which is why you see Sonic Mania come back out, right? Which I believe is a port of an earlier 90s game that gets put back out, right? So, I think I got a little off track also because I also wanted to talk about sort of the level design for Sonic. Now, this is another reason why I really was not a Sonic fan. I don't like predetermined sort of paths in my game. To me, like especially the original Sonics, right, where you're just basically on a track. Um, I really don't like that. I much more prefer that my choices matter, especially in the early Sonics. And again, I didn't play any of them because that turned me off immediately. But from what I could tell, it was very much like you're just on a track and you're just gonna, you can move a little bit, and you'll collect some rings, but and there would be some decision points, but not many, right? And I also didn't like. I'm also not a huge not a fan of um, the leap of faith, right? Where it's you just have to jump and hope that you like with no guidance or anything. I really hate that as well. I actually think that's really bad game design. But anyway, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of this. So I am not the target audience. So this is a good game for us to kind of critique. And I know that a lot of you guys are fans. So if you have some things and like counterpoints that you want to bring up, please do. Okay. Um, cool. Oh, sorry, I had a notification over my chat window, so I did not see. Uh, hey, Stephen. So you had this Socrates, which is an early educational console, ran on cartridges. Yeah, I actually vaguely remember that one. Um, yeah, so the early early consoles were interesting things. Sonic Mania is from 2017. Okay, so it's a remake. So maybe there's some more modern. Hopefully, there's some more modern takes of um, level design inside of this. And I know that this one is a pairs thing. Looks like the two character thing. Um, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So hopefully, yeah, like I said, if you guys have counterpoints to things that I talk about, please bring it up so we can discuss it. Because I am not the end all be all authority, right? That's just my take on things. I never claim to to have all the answers or be 100% right. Okay, so if you have something that you want to bring up, let's talk. All right. So with that said, let's get to it. All right. This looks like it's from a cartoon. I know there was a Sonic cartoon at one point. Okay. Well, what? How did I lose input here? That was. Leaps of faith are awkward. You should be able to hold. Yeah, I saw in the options here. There is a way to look up. Oops, not here. Controls. I saw that there is a look up, so that'll help a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of Leaps of Faith. I think it's unfair to your players, and basically, you never want to really be unfair to your players, right? I think that's a bad idea. I mean, you can if you want, but oh no. Okay. All right. So interesting. You got these question mark things here. I wonder if it's you have to pay to unlock those, or if it's like New Game Plus. I probably will never find out because I probably won't finish this. All right, so, oh yeah, I just did this to get started to make sure that I could run everything before we got started here. All right, so there's the look up. Duck. All right. Oh gosh. What's that? I don't see. I should know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't like these things because you need to take time to like read this stuff. Oh. Oh no. Oh, bad. Oh, I'm missing all kinds of opportunities, right? Oh no. Oh no. Really bad. All right. Yeah, see, look at how bad I am at this stuff. And it's, to me, I find it a little unfair, right? Because, right, the point of this thing is to go fast, right? So I have to turn this down a little bit. The point of this is to go fast, but at the same time, you're supposed to make these super precise jumps that just seem weird. I also don't like that I immediately didn't have a choice there, right? Like, I tried to jump, and it took me to the top level. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to stay at that mid-level where I was, right? So, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh. See, and like that, right? Like, I get it's cool looking at. Like, I get that you want your players to feel they're doing cool shit all the time. At the same time, it feels weird. Like I feel like I'm not making any choices, right? I'm just like running on a track. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, apparently I made it to the end. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? I have no idea. Whoa, shit. This is like from a different game, I think. Oh no, I want those. Give me those coins. Am I supposed to be rolling? See, I don't play these games, so I don't know. This feels like a race, like I'm supposed to be on a racetrack. But I'm also collecting things. I don't know. I don't understand this. Yeah, this is definitely a racetrack. I'm supposed to get as many as I can. Hey, Sky. I played a lot of Sonic games, and the goal of going fast always seems counter to good game design. The faster you go, the harder game is to play and react to stuff. I totally agree. This is why I'm not a huge Sonic fan. And I've always found it weird. Like, what? Whoa, what's that just happened there? Right? There should be choices that I'm making, but I'm not. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I have no clue as to what the hell is happening. I also really don't like that. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, it's a boss fight that I am not prepared for. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Also, the second character being on screen is confusing. I think I can hit him now. Oh, now I can't. Okay. That was an optional level? Oh, no. Got one of them. No, no. I'm gonna die. No! Lying bastard. Ah! No! Ah. Oh, you son of a... Alright. Okay. Oh. Ah! No! That was no good. No! What? Oh, I wasn't rolling? I did something wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, I hit the top one. Ah! Ah! That was bullcrap. So you guys get to sit here and watch me flail helplessly at this for like an hour. Oh wow, that was it, huh? Ugh. Are we starting over? I gotta start all over. Yeah. Wait, how do I pause this? How do I pause it? Okay. Those first little things right there in that level is almost a one-to-one copy of Super Mario Bros. 1-1-1, right? You have the little enemy. You've got the jump, right? You got to do one jump. So it's very, very similar. They have a reward there. Ah! Oh, that was bad. Oh. I keep jumping. Wait a minute. How are you supposed to go? Oh, there's a thing up there. I did it wrong. How are you supposed to get up there? What did I miss? That's what I missed. I'm terrible. Basically, just hold right. Like that's that's my take on Sonic. Just hold right. Occasionally left. I know a lot of you will probably get mad about that. But like literally, I feel like that's all I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Spikes in the water? Come on, you guys. Oh, oh no. That feels really super not fair right there. All right. Wow, I'm so bad at this. What's the point of the extra little dude? Like I'm supposed to be using him, but as far as I can tell, I really don't. Maybe he's optional. Second player, maybe. Well, let's get that. Ooh, what's this? Invulnerable. It's a superstar. And it'll go away. Ooh. Nope. Oh, I should have got 2 hits there. Hey, I did it. Hey, Blue Flu. What's going on? So if you're turning in for actual gameplay, this is not, not what you want to watch. I'm terrible at this stuff. Basically, we get in and we talk game design with this stuff. All right, anyway, what's going on here? Dude, I have no clues what's going on. I had 0 rings. Was that right? No, no! Oh, man, I'm so terrible. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. So we've been talking about how terrible... One, how terrible I am at this, but 2, I'm not really in the target audience for this game. And I'm not a fan of a lot of the systems. Give me that. That Sonic uses, right? Like, I feel like there should be decision points and stuff that are happening that I don't... Like, right now, that to me is dumb. Like, it looks cool, I get it. Ow. But at the same time, I have no idea what's going on. What's going on here? Oh, I need that. Give me that. Yeah. What did I miss here? What? Oh, I got an achievement. I have no idea even how I got it. Okay. But a lot of this feels like super not fair. And sort of on... yeah, I know. It is an odd interaction. I agree. This guy. What the hell is going on here? What? Oh. Lame. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, look at that. Okay. Supposed to be able to like look around and stuff, but it doesn't seem like I can. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? I missed it again. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This is confusing. Anyway. I'm not a fan of, like, no agency. I feel like I have no agency here. Right? I'm just pushing right. Like, is that good game design? I don't know. I don't think so. Again, though, you know, I don't claim to have be the expert on this stuff, right? It's my own personal feelings about this stuff. This is a weird mechanic. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Those little... I mean, it looks cool, but I don't see the gameplay value very much here. At least not yet. How did I miss that? Oh, what the hell? Oh, oh. What just happened? No! Stupid crab. Get out of here, stupid crab. Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm just pushing right now. What? Wait, what? Oh, boss fight. Well, what does that mean? Oh, can't do that. He's gonna shoot stuff. And that hurt, okay. Oh, can't do that either. You're supposed to get him to hurt himself? Is that what you're supposed to do? Oh, okay, that's new. That didn't work. Ah, okay. Mini boss. Okay. What? Hey. He was an oversized boss, I agree. You could jump on his head right now. Jump on his head right now. Oh, now we're in. Oh. Okay, that was supposed to teach me something. Like I'm going to take damage on those things or something. I should have gone for the head. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all this player agency I have. Oh, I'm supposed to jump that. So much player agency. I get it that there's secrets and stuff, and like I get that. Just I mean, this just doesn't do it for me. Oh, I did that wrong. What was happening? Whoa! Okay, well that was fair. Okay, I'm not... What just... Whoa, what happened there? This stuff's hard to read. I don't understand how you guys know automatically what the hell's supposed to happen on this stuff. Also, that's really weird. So this feels weird. So when I jump from this angle, he goes backwards. So it's like they make the jump based off the normal. Right, like look. Why would that be the case? Why would you ever make that the case? There's got to be a good reason. I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose. Or that they did it on purpose. Why would you do that? I suppose for these weird little, these little interactions. Well, what just happened there? Oh. Hey, at least I had a choice there. Ah, you stupid thing. Ah! Ah! Oh, no. Oh, look, I'm on a track. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. I'm not even sure what I did right there. That was some kind of move. I'm not sure. How did I do that? I'm supposed to be doing something I don't know how to do. Am I soft locked? Did I just screw myself here? See, like that does not feel fair. Where you're jumping into stuff and it just, you can't even see it. Like, that's dumb. Oh, I think I've been here before. Whoa. Oh, that was... What was that? Also, where are the checkpoints? How am I missing the damn checkpoints here? Okay. Doing something wrong here. I should be able to do that. Come on. What the hell? Yes, I definitely got squished, but it's dumb that Tails would be the one that did it. Because, look. How was that? Suddenly he takes a spot? I don't know. Dumb. I'm cursing you guys for picking this game right now. Of course, I knew that it wasn't going to be good for me. I knew that I was not going to... Okay, so... What is going on here? Why can't I figure out what the secret of this is? This just should be very straightforward. You have to be going fast to go straight down the thing, right? And what was the... There's got to be a way to... There we go. See, I didn't know how to do that. Oh, that felt fair. Super fair. Oh, I came from this way. No! Wow. Wait. What was that? That is so weird. That jump thing is so weird. I was right there. Whoa. That was a cool little animation. How did I do that? How did I do that? Okay. I need to figure this out. Okay. And go. Okay, and that takes you back. No, stop it. Not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do either. Okay, so I need to... How am I not... Cool? Not cool. Ah. Oh, I'm totally gonna die. I have to say, those totally don't feel fair. I keep getting down here. There's something I'm supposed to do. Oh, no. That's hard to read. No! I want to look at his idol. So I will say that Sonic was one of the first that did this, right? Like he's talking to you as a player. Before that, right, Mario would just sit and wait. All the characters would wait. And so this was the way they were trying to inject attitude into Sonic, right? Because he's supposed to be the cooler version. Like Sega was always trying to be the cooler version of Nintendo, right? The little bit older. Like your grown-up brother's version of Nintendo. So that's what they were trying to do with that. So I just wanted to point that out that was one of the first sort of little AI flavor uses in video games. It's just a little idol where he sits and he's waiting for you, like, let's go, buddy. Look at all this agency I have. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do there. I guess jump that? Wait. Ah. How do I do that? Charge up. I don't... How did I do that? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I had it for a second, now I don't remember what I did to make it. Oh no. What? Oh, it's so not fair. Come on, spin. What's happening here? What is going on here? What? Spin is holding down and right button mashing while stationary. Ah. We're stuck. I'm soft locked. What is going on here? I can't go back down. I can't go left or right. I'm supposed to go up. Totally stuck. Sonic Mania programmers, where are you? What's going on here? This looks like a bug to me. See, this is why you get people that have not played the game before to do your testing, right? Because a competent Sonic player would probably never get stuck like this. But an idiot like me totally gets stuck. All right, let's see. I guess I'm going to have to restart the whole thing. Oh, man. Maybe... Nope. Kind of makes me wonder what kind of programming is on that little hatch. There's obviously some kind of like switch, like a Boolean value or something, like I'm going fast enough or something, right? And they assumed in this middle part here, in this from this block to this, that you'd automatically be going fast enough, except for an idiot like me, probably like pushed down or the wrong way or backwards or something, and totally broke it. So now I have to restart the whole thing. Well, that's lame. So what was it? I want it. I'm supposed to be going fast, and I'm not. There's not time for the level like Mario, considering that you need to go fast. Yeah, so that's where, you know, the concept of Mario's 1-1 of teaching every little step, which is teaching those little steps is really important, right? And so that's why that Mario 1-1 is like a master class of how to teach mechanics properly, right? In that, you know, the first little jump, the next jump, there's no stakes, and then, oh, you got to jump over a pit. Hey, guess what? You're going to be jumping over a lot of pits. Yeah, there should be skill gates to little things in that first level of like, okay, here's how to make yourself spin and go fast, right? Like, they're just assuming that everybody already knows that. Because I guess, you know, in this version of Sonic, they know that, you know, only Sonic fans are going to be playing this game, right? There's not going to be new people coming to it. Which is an interesting choice to make. But I guess, you know. You like the great number of hint text boxes? Yeah. Super Mario World? Yeah. Yeah, they did, you know, that's why I use, for the level design class, Mario 1-1 is like the classic example of you know, how to design a level and how to teach the mechanics of your game. Okay, so let me... This is such a weird mechanic. This right here, the jump based off the slope of the ground, is so odd to me. Why would you do that? Let's think about that. Why would it be on the normal of the ground and not just a relative to the world? I suppose it has to, right? For these type of things. These. For those, right? Because he's got to... right? So if he's going fast like this, right? If he can go upside down and be a jump, his jump has to be, yeah, that has to be it, right? Because if the normal of the thing is straight, I'm sorry, if the normal of the thing is straight down, right? The normal of the plane that he's supposed to jump on is straight down, and his normal, if you were jumping relative to the Y, if you're upside down, right, you would it wouldn't work, right? You would fall instead of doing what you're supposed to do. So he wouldn't actually jump. Versus if he's upside down, right there, and he's supposed to jump when he's whoop, up this part of the thing, then he's going to jump appropriately. But it makes these little sections feel odd, right? Like if I'm standing still, I should just jump up. All right, let's see if I can get this right. Okay, so it's down. Oh no. Whoa. That was for idiots like me that don't know what they're doing. Wow. Boy, does it make those jumps weird. Oh, so much agency. I wish I should start a timer. How long do I have before I have any agency? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is where I got stuck before and died. What was that? Oh, I'm underwater? Like, what's going on there? I didn't get squished, I don't think. That's so dumb. Time attack is now unlocked. Oh, what's that mean? Competition is now unlocked. So does that mean... Oh, look at that. Okay. So what does this mean? Sonic! Oh boy. Right, so they should have very easily put in a speed thing here. Right? Like, teach me to frickin' do that. Okay, let's go back and do that. Okay, so what is it? It's... Damn it. Come on, I want to do the spin. Okay. Nope. Ugh. I really hate this game, you guys. I really don't like this game. Okay. So... Oh, I had it. This idiot. Alright, well, let's just go this way. Wait. What is it trying to do here? That's it? Lame. Look how bad I am at this stupid game. You guys can all laugh at how bad I am. I'm supposed to go this way? I'm supposed to go this way. Oh no. Goal! Terrible. So to me, this should be the main mode of Sonic, right? If it's kind of on a track, it automatically, like, you don't have a lot of choice. So it seems to me that this makes more sense as the main mechanic. But I get that, you know, they're competing with Mario, which is a pure platformer, so they're mimicking exactly what Mario had. Ah, still, I get it. Let's see. Steven had asked me if I wanted to play some of the 495 games. I don't think that's really fair or the right thing for me to do. At least not on stream. Like I played them all, obviously, several times, um, and I don't think that's right. Only because I'd start to analyze and critique things that really you guys need to learn on your own. Like Dan and I have had many discussions about this. I'm a firm believer, and that you guys learn way more through your own experience rather than me trying to guide you. You know, each of the games this semester could have benefited a lot from a bunch of different feedback that Dan and I had. However, you would have learned a lot less. The games would have come out better, but you would have learned on your own a ton less than you guys ended up learning on each of those projects. So um, we, I try and keep my hands off, and I try not to say anything. I in the postmortems, I do like to see if you guys can pick up on some of the things. Um, and I think usually you guys do. So I, you know, if I know Sky's here and Steven, obviously you're here. If you guys wanted to like mention what you thought maybe could have gone better, or you know, from a design perspective, each of those games, we could have a discussion that way. But I don't want to sort of lead those discussions. You know what I mean? Like, um, yeah, I think there's too much to be learned from self reflection, and so I like to leave it at that. And Sky should know, because Sky and I went back and forth many times about his design, and there are, yeah, Shapeshift Dungeon definitely had some things. You know, Sky, you did an excellent job. Your whole team did an excellent job. Um, but there were a few little design decisions I probably would have made differently. And I think in your guys' postmortem, you hit most of them, but not all of them. Shapeshift never did fully fix the depth problem where players dash into walls and into pits. Yeah. Um, so oftentimes the depth problem like that of, you know, so think about like what Diablo does, right? Often the way that you fix that, oftentimes, because it's actually a kind of a common problem, Sky, is to raycast from the camera to the player. If you can't, if there's an obstacle in the way, you either tone down the transparency or have two different app sets that you swap out, right? So like I think Diablo does a lot of that, where it's like they'll swap out uh, the like if it's a column, right? They'll swap out for a base of a column so that you can see through, and then when you get back out, then they swap the full column back in. That type of stuff. Um, that's a common way. Other than that, like it would just be like having an internal level design rule of look, no height map can be towards the front of a map. All height on a level must be from like if you were to do a grid, right? It'd be like from 50% of your grid up to the top part of your grid. That would be the only way you could do that. Um, that's another common fix for that type of stuff. Let's see. What's one we could talk about that isn't? Oh. We could talk about. Okay. I'm an attending student summer team ran by Nathan and Gabby, building a train adventure game where you time travel between 3 times of one day. At the moment, we're light on programming, heavy on art assets, making progress on evening it out. Nice. That'll be good. Those summer student projects are always a really good place to learn. I wouldn't go in with it expecting that you're going to finish. I'd treat it more like a summer jam, like a 3-month jam, and get as far as you can. That sounds like an interesting idea, though. Train adventure. So, what is the core loop? Is this like a Binding of Isaac type roguelike, or something else? I'll wait for your answer. Oh, Sky, another trick you could also use in combination of that would be lighting tricks of you know putting certain lights in certain angles so that it really highlights. Or you could even outline some of those things, some of those assets. You could use an outliner system. Point and click Day of the Tentacle style time travel. Oh, interesting. Point and click game. So narrative. You guys are going to be narrative games are very, very difficult to finish. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think some of the level design modifications would have helped the most. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be a good experiment for you guys, Stephen, because I try and talk you guys out of doing narrative based games for a very specific set of reasons, and I think you're going to bump into it very quickly. The scope on those is really difficult to control, right? Because on a narrative, right, if you have a narrative that you're trying to tell, you always have to have even if it's just a basic 3-act structure, right? A beginning, a middle, the climax, and an end. Well, what would happen, right, if one of your levels got cut? Suddenly, your plot now doesn't make sense. So it's a real difficult type of game to scope properly. To scope down, you can scope up, right? You can always scope up and say, well, it's just going to take us longer. Well, yeah, that's fine if you've got unlimited money, or an understanding publisher or whatever. But in a limited fashion of like school or a school project or a summer time where you only have so much time, it's going to get real tough. So my suggestion for you guys would be to box everything out. Right, so get a box out of all your stuff done, where you've got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Right, say you've got the 5 levels for your 3-act structure. Get them all in so that at least you've got to see you can get the whole thing and say, look, we've got the whole thing fleshed out. We've got the whole structure in, so we know exactly what needs to go where, and it'll give you a much better idea of how much time you've got on to spend on certain pieces. I agree on level design. Gilded Fletching was heavily pushed towards higher and higher difficulty by the leads, and level designer is good for some players, but I preferred adding an easy mode. Yeah, Gilded Fletching was, boy, some of those were like pinpoint precise and very difficult, especially for a non-skilled player like me. Took me a little longer to test them than I would have liked, but I do understand what you're doing and what the designer was doing. But that was probably more just you guys needed time to polish, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, a lot of polish needs to go into a core mechanic like that. And personally, like like for example, like when I spend a lot of time polishing whatever that core thing is going to be um, before I even start production on the rest of the game, right? So, for example, in Kaiju, we spent a lot of time just getting the movement of the boat, right? And then it was okay. Now we're going to work on just one aspect of the fishing, and then we just went very slowly getting that, what the parts that we knew we were going to be spending a lot of, or players would be spending a lot of time in, polishing them to where we're happy with it. And even then, there's a second level of polish that needs to happen after we finish this, right? Where so there's like, okay, it's now fun and functional, but I want to put in an extra level of polish that's going to take it over the top, and that's going to take another set of time, right? Where we sit and we add in VFX and audio and all these special things to really, really polish it up. And that actually, surprisingly, is where 90% of your time goes, is those super high polish passes. But that's where you really, really get the quality of your game over the line, right? Where it's like, okay, this thing is fun and functional, but if I really, really want to get it to a point where it's, the bar is really high, it's going to take some time doing just those polish passes with all kinds of those special little juice type elements, right? Where if it's like in this, let's imagine the Sonic screen that you guys are looking at right now. Like, how would we polish this up? Well, they've polished it with the flowers kind of bumping up and down. These ones are spinning. Other things that you probably could have done would be have some of the trees sway, sort of the grass kind of swaying, stuff like that. So, oh, the animated water, right? Like they didn't need all this stuff, but that's the stuff that really brings it to life, which really, really helps bring a game from amateur level to pro level is really where you get that all these little polish elements. Yeah, hopefully we can get an introductory level, first act out of the adventure game, solid proof of concept rather than full game. Probably be expanding the story beyond that if we have time, but definitely be polishing up the intro and then the first act. It's also it's a good test if you haven't done that before, to take a section of a game that you're making and really just like do a pass and like do a functionality pass, get it to be fun, then do a pass for polish, and then do like see how long that takes you to actually really get it to where it's like this is almost professional level, and then you'll see like, oh my gosh, like just one of these levels can take like 3 to 6 months, right? And you're just like, you'd be shocked at how much time and effort goes into making something really professional and polished. All right, so I think this is a good time to stop. We've been playing for an hour. Sonic is not my jam, but I think we did. We talked about like what, like I see the appeal. I understand what they were doing. Right, they were trying to, compete with Mario. So there's a platform element that they're competing with, but at the same time, they want to be the cool older brother version of Nintendo. So, Sonic has like that attitude to him, and I totally get that. I don't like the being on rails aspect. I really dislike that. Right. I felt like there was a time like when I was playing right there where I just held the stick right and just was sitting there watching. And I don't personally find like, and there was a lot of stuff going on. So there was a lot of juice and like binging and like, I was collecting coins and all kinds of stuff, but I wasn't doing anything. And to me, and again, this is just kind of my player type. I'm a ludologist, not a narrativologist. So I'm heavily influenced by mechanics in games, and that mechanic does not appeal to me. Whereas I can see if you're heavily into narrativologist, right, where you're seeing like, oh, this is the story of Sonic, and he's like going on his adventure with Knuckles and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. Like I get it. But just for me, Steve and I did not spend much time getting into Frostpunk only because I've been gone on vacation. So I definitely probably will. be diving into it over the next couple weeks, digging a little deeper. I know it's super popular. A lot of people really like it. Although the Steam sale just came up, and I have a one I've been waiting on that's on steep discount, and my friend has been telling me not to buy Pathfinder Kingmaker because he wants to roll through that campaign, right, in actual Pathfinder. but it's only like $8 right now, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And so EJ, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna cave for this sale. I'm just gonna buy it. Like we've been waiting forever, so I'm gonna buy it and play it. I know it's really good. When it launched, it had some launch bugs that people were complaining about, but I do know that the story's good, the campaign is good, from what everybody says, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, it's on sale. Gotta love those Steam summer sales. All right, so with that, I think I'm going to sign off, everybody. So cool. Thanks for checking in and for playing Sonic. We'll vote for the next set of games starting this next weekend. You could start nominating now if you want. If you wanted to find something that you think would be super fun, and we'll give it a play. All right. So with that, take care, everybody. I will talk to you pretty soon. All right. Later.